We're going to move quickly. I looked at the recording and DMR yesterday took us 12 minutes, and that's ridiculous. Okay. You've had these skills for 3 days now. No, today's Wednesday. Is today Wednesday or today Thursday? You've had them for 2 days now. Okay.
Wednesday.
I'll slow down a little bit then. I was thinking it was 3 days. Here we go. Mystery number. Yesterday, I shared with you a strategy for mystery number where you can write the place values that are described. We have a tens place, a hundreds place, and a ones place. So I like to draw those out and label them in the order that they would appear if I were to write the number. Okay. I noticed that there is a 1 in the tens place. Put the 1 there. Using the strategy from yesterday that Leah and Levin shared, I can look right here. That's a 7 in the tens place in the middle. So that's the wrong answer. That's a 7 in the tens place there. That's a wrong answer. That's a 6 in the tens place. That's a wrong answer. That's a 6 in the tens place. That's a wrong answer. Oh, snap. I got one answer left. Let's see if it's correct. A 7 in the hundreds place. Yup. A 6 in the ones place. Yup. Ding, 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 ding. Correct answer is 716. 11, something to say?
Yes. Me and my mom, well, I think that we should be able to cross out the answers that we know that's not it, so we don't get confused anymore.
I agree. I wish Google had that feature. That's great feedback. I can give them that feedback. Thank you for that. All right. Take a look at number 3. Complete the phrase according to the picture. Blank groups of 6. Here's group 1. Here's group 2. Here's group 3. You should have selected 3 groups of 6. That corresponds with the multiplication equation of 3 times 6, or 3 groups of 6 equals 18. Remember, we talked yesterday, if you typed the answer with spaces, if you did a 3 space times 6, it would have marked you as wrong. It's a silly problem. I agree that it's goofy, but it's how I learn works. So I'm trying to be fair to you and let you know. Okay. Bob. Oh, I like Bob. Bob has 1 $5 bill. 3 quarters. 1, 2, 3. Quarter, quarter, quarter. And 1 dime. Dime. And 1 nickel. Nickel. What coin does Bob need to make $6? Well, I've got to figure out what he's got. I know that 3 quarters is equal to 75 cents. So he's got $5.75. A dime is equal to 10 cents. A nickel is equal to 5 cents. So that equals 15 cents. 75 plus 15, putting these two together, is equal to 90 cents. So Bob has $5.90. That is 10 cents away from $6, and a dime is worth 10 cents. Questions on that one? All right. Next up, be precise. Can 12 grapes be shared equally among 5 children? Can 12 grapes be shared equally among 5 children with no grapes remaining? Explain. Well, let's go ahead and draw this. I've got 5 kids, so I'm going to make 5 little plates so I can give them this very small snack of grapes. Okay? Now I'm going to make some grapes here. I'm going to put 1 grape on each plate until I get to 12 grapes. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Uh-oh. I have 2 grapes left. I can't share those with all these kids. There's no way to split that up. So the answer is no. If each child gets an equal number of grapes, which is 2, there will be 2 left over that cannot be shared unless we chopped them up. And let's be honest, who wants a chopped up grape? All right. Yes, A and G, that would be my face too. Ew. Mark has an ear has 12 ears of field corn to make table decorations. He arranges them in 2 groups of 6. How can you represent this? Choose all that apply. Notice it says choose all that apply. Notice that all in this case is 2 answers. 12 ears of corn into 2 groups of 6. So that means I am adding 2 6 times. So B is a correct answer. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 groups of 2. Wait, no, I lied. 2 groups of 6. There we go. 6 plus 6. That is 1, 2. It's a good thing I went back and looked at my example. Also, 2 groups of 6 is multiplied as 2 times 6. So D. C and D show 2 groups of 6. Leveroni.
I did B and C and it said I was wrong.
B is wrong because that would be 6 groups of 2. That's what just almost tricked me too. That's 1 group, 2 groups, 3 groups, 4 groups, 5 groups, 6 groups. That'd be 6 groups of 2. It got me too, kiddo.
Okay.
I feel you. Your bet. All right. Last one here, area and perimeter. We have a shape. Area is equal to 3 times 1. 3 times 1 is equal to 3. With area, we have to do squared. We're dealing with centimeters, so it is 3 centimeters squared. Perimeter is addition. 3 plus 3 for the top and the bottom. 1 plus 1 for the left and the right. When we add those together, it will give us the total distance around the shape, which is the perimeter, and that is 8 centimeters. Okay. All righty, y'all. Wonderful. Okay. Yesterday, we did not get to finish our math lesson. We are going to finish that math lesson today, okay? I sent all those math lessons back to you so that you would be able to edit them today. So if you would please go to Seesaw, scroll down past our reading for today, down past our social emotional learning for today, down past yesterday's DMR to elapsed time, day 2. Justin, how are you going to scroll if you have your arms underneath a blanket? That doesn't make any sense at all. Love you. Okay. Elapsed time, day 2. Okay. We are going to click on that to open it and you will see your draft. Okay. Here's mine. I'm going to open it up. I'm going to edit it. Look at all those drafts. It's beautiful. Okay. We're going to edit that draft. Okay. Slides 1 through 7 are what we completed yesterday. So we are going to start on slide 8. Slide 8, please.
Susa,
Yes.
are we going to do all 7 of the slides?
Yes, we're going to finish this up today.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Let's take a look here. There is a video example that we have. I'm going to play this video, then we are going to solve some that are like it. Okay. So please watch. You don't need to play it. That way we don't have 2 sounds going at the same time. This is how you can solve problems when we are given the elapsed time and the stop time, but we don't know the beginning time. Okay.
Brooklyn always plays with her cousin for 2 hours. If they stop playing at 5 p.m., What time did they begin playing? In my word problem, I see the time that is passing is 2 hours. I also can identify the time that they stop playing because the story tells me they stop at 5 p.m. My end time is 5 p.m. I notice my analog clock also shows 5 o'clock p.m. as the end time. What does my question ask me? What time did they begin playing? I don't know my start time. I need to figure that out using the clock. Because I have my end time and I'm looking for my start time, that means I'm going to be moving backwards in my day. On my clock, I'm going to be moving backwards the elapsed time. Let's look at the clock to prove our work. My end time is 5 o'clock p.m. It says Brooklyn plays with her cousin for 2 hours. That means I can find my hour hand. I can move it back 1 whole hour from 5 o'clock to 4 o'clock. Now we need to go back in my day 1 more hour because the problem said they play for 2 hours. Now I can go back in my day 1 more hour. To learn that Brooklyn and her cousin started playing at 3 o'clock p.m. Next, I need to take a picture of my work. And I'm going to show evidence of my answer. Next, I can record the time, 3 o'clock p.m. And I know it's p.m. because I haven't gotten to 12 where my label would change.
All right, so when we are looking at what is the start time, we're going to be moving backwards in time, okay? Our elapsed time is moving backwards. Let's hop to slide 9, please. This is an example that we're gonna work on together. This is again structured the way that we just saw. We are going to be given the finish time or the stop time and the elapsed time. So we got to go backwards to find out when an activity started, okay? Let's go ahead and color code these. I am going to find the finish time and circle it in red. I'm going to change my red because it's already red. We finished at 6:30. Notice the clock over here shows the finish time. I am writing, you are writing. So far, no one has written finish except Daniel. Thank you, Daniel. I have asked you to write finish. I have asked you to circle the finish time. That needs to be done.
I wrote it.
Thank you, Leah. Remember, I can't see your screen because you're on your home device. Thank you, Senq. Thank you, Timothy. Got to follow along, guys. Justin, you're on the wrong assignment, sir. Okay. We are also given the elapsed time. I'm going to circle that in yellow. I like to think of it as a stoplight, and that would go in the middle. 20 minutes. And we're going to go backwards. I am writing 20 minutes backwards. You are writing 20 minutes backwards. Miss Camille, your slide is still blank, and you have told me that it doesn't save your work. There's no work there to be saved, my dear. Please write on the slide what we have written. Awesome. Okay, so what we're going to do is use our clock tool here to move backwards in time 20 minutes. Let's go ahead and click on that link. We're going to set up the time that it showed us, which was 6:30. I like to see my time. That way I can double check my work. 6:30. There we go. We are moving backwards 20 minutes. So I'm going to count by fives because I know that I can get to 20 when I count by fives. 5, 10, 15, 20. And notice on my clock that I moved backwards because we are going back to when it started. 20 minutes earlier is 6:10. So I'm going to take a screenshot of my clock. You are taking a screenshot of your clock right now. I am going to upload my screenshot of my clock. You are going to upload the screenshot of your clock.
How do you do a half screenshot again?
A half screenshot again. You would press Control and Alt, and then the square with 2 lines by it. It's like a square and it's got 2 lines right here, and then you can click and drag what you want to see.
Miss Sousa.
Yes, dear.
I don't use that because I don't have the square and 2 lines, so that's why I use my snipping clips.
That is totally fine. Whatever works for you, however you've been doing it all year, is what you can keep doing. All right, as long as it's there. Okay. All righty. We are going to take a look now at writing down our time so we have an answer. This time, as we already figured out, is 6:10. It is still PM. Why is it still PM? Because we have not crossed over the 12. And it was PM when we finished. And we didn't cross over the 12, so it stays in the same section of the day. Okay. All righty, let's move on to slide 10. On slide 10, we see a text where Roman helped his mom clean the floors until 12:50. That is our stop time right here. He stopped at 12:50. He and his mom cleaned those floors for 40 minutes. Okay, so we are going backwards 40 minutes. Give you a moment to catch up because I am writing, you are writing. Okay. You guys are going to finish this with a partner. We have finished at 12:50. You are going to go find the time that it started. Okay, what time did they start cleaning? Also, it's pretty safe to assume that it's 12:50 p.m. in the afternoon and not midnight 50 that they're cleaning floors. Okay. All right, you're going to go in your breakout room. I want you to solve this with your partner. Okay. All right, everybody. Sorry that took longer than I had expected. I was helping a student out with the screenshot issue, so my apologies. Your correct answer should have been, drum roll, send it in the chat. Go, go, go. Type in the chat. What's the correct answer? What's the correct answer? Go, 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 go. Type, 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 type. What's the correct answer? When did Roman start helping his mom? Go, 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 go. Yes, Daniel. Yes, William. Go, 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 go. Terrence, that's not a time. That's gibberish. What time did Roman start helping his mom? Leah, check that out. What time? Justin, you got the hour. Give me the minute, Justin. Yes, Aiden G. Yes, and almost in Q. Check your minutes. Yes, Justin, you got the minutes. Terrence, you got the hour. Give me the minutes. Type it in the chat. I'm waiting on Daniel and Josh and Camille. What time did they start cleaning the floors? I am torturing Terrence with my voice. Then Q got it. Yes. Okay. Here is your correct time. 12:10. There were quite a few of you that got that one wrong. So let's check it out. Okay. 12:10. We started at 12:50. We went backwards 40 minutes. Okay. So I have my clock. It says 12:50. Oh my, I'm scrolling. There we go. 12:50, 12:50. There we go. 12:50. We are going backwards 40 minutes. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. 12:10 is the correct time. If you did not have 12:10, go ahead and put 12:10 now and include your screenshot. Here we go, 12:10, okay? All right. Slide 11. So here's what we've done so far. So far, we have taken a look at an example where we have the start time and the elapsed time. We've looked at where we have the finish time and the elapsed time. Now we're going to take a look at an example where we have the start and the stop time, and we're figuring out how much time in between. Okay, so this would be like me saying you go to lunch at 11:15 and lunch is over at 11:45. You're trying to figure out, so how long is lunch? What's in the middle? That time. Okay, we're going to figure out the time that is in the middle. I have a feeling Levin has an answer. Levin, what's the answer?
5 minutes.
You got it. You got a 30-minute lunch. Very good. All right, so let's take a look at this example, and then we are going to solve some just like it. Here we go.
Ryan went to the park at 9:30. He and his family left at 11:30 to go have lunch. How long was he able to play at the park? I notice in this situation, I have two times given, 9:30 and 11:30. I do not see a time that is elapsing, such as minutes or hours. In this type of problem, I know my start time. Ryan went to the park at 9:30. 9:30 is my start time. I also know from the problem that his family left the park at 11:30. 11:30 is my end time. I notice my analog clocks also match what is given in the problem. If Ryan's family is leaving to go have lunch, that tells me they are in the first half of the day, so that would be AM. So what does my problem ask me to solve for? My question says, how long was he able to play at the park? In this example, I'm looking for how much time has passed between 9:30 and 11:30 a.m. The first thing I can do is notice that my minutes are the same. The change I see is in the hours. That tells me that hours are passing as Ryan is playing at the park. There are two ways for me to think about this as I consider the hours in my problem. If Ryan started at 9 a.m., I can count on from 9 to see how much passes until I hit 11. I can count on by starting at 9, counting to 10 hours, 11 hours, and stop. Or I could think about the difference between the end time and the start time. If Ryan's family left the park at 11:30 a.m., I know that 11 is greater than 9, so I can subtract 9 hours from 11 hours to see that 2 hours have passed. This is a strategy that can help you as you try to find the time that has passed or elapsed. How long was he able to play at the park? Ryan played for 2 hours at the park.
All right. So this is how we can think about problems when we have the elapsed time that is unknown. Okay, we're given the start, we're given the finish. We got to figure out how long has it been. Let's practice this one together. Go ahead and hop on slide 12, please. Slide 12 is where I need you to be. Slide 12. Okay. This is about Blake. Again, I'm in a color code. It helps me when I am able to see kind of like a stoplight of start, go for green, stop, red for stop, all that. Blake and his cousin went swimming at 2 p.m. That's when they went swimming, so that's when it started. It started at 2, okay? I notice my clock over here shows the start time of 2 p.m. Let's write that down. I'm writing, you're writing. Then they left the pool. When people leave something, that tells me it's over. So that is the stop time. The stop time was 5 p.m. I'm going to write that down. 5 p.m. Okay, so they went, that's when it started. They left, that's when it stopped. How long did they swim at the pool? This is the yellow, that kind of slowdown that we're trying to figure out. How much time is in between these? Okay. Now, here's what I notice. Look at my minute hand. It stays the same. My hour hand is the only one that moves. It was at the 2, and look what it did. It moved 1, 2, 3 hours. Okay. So how long were they at the pool? The time elapsed is 3 hours. Oops, that's a backwards S. That's a backwards S again. It's hard to write S's from the bottom. There we go. 3 hours. Okay. That is a visual way that I solved the problem. If I needed to do it with a clock, I can go to the clock and I can practice moving my hour hand a full rotation around. 1 hour, 2 hours, 3 hours. I can move it there as well, and I still come up with the same answer of 3 hours. Okay. Miss Renale shared with you the addition of we're at 2. We have to get to 5. So we can add 3, 4, 5. That was 3 hours. Okay. I'm not a big fan of addition because I've told you 3rd graders usually make a mistake because they forget that there's no 13 o'clock and 14 o'clock and 20 o'clock. So addition is not my favorite strategy, but it is available to you. Okay. What questions can I answer about how to solve this type of elapsed time problem? Okay. You are going to solve slide 13 independently. This is only one slide. It is not a lot of work to do. So I am adding a part of your assignment. Please get your pen ready to write it down. When you are done with this slide, you are going to log on to Prodigy. I have assigned you some elapsed time problems, and it is going to show me how you're doing. So I am collecting a report from your Prodigy today. Okay? So if you do not log into Prodigy, you did not complete your task for the day. Okay? As always, on your success criteria, use the microphone to describe your success with today's skill. All righty.